Let's see here. Okay, so, you know, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to talk about a couple things because why not? Hope you're having a good day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. There's something that came across my desk and it caused me to think about something. I saw a couple articles of people, well, not people, but a couple articles. I've seen articles this week from crypto news, quote unquote, news outlets or media outlets that have had nothing good to say about the launch of Pulse Chain, Pulse X, and of course Hex. They've even made the comparison by saying, look at all of this time that people waited for Pulse Chain to come out, all the bragging, all this big talk that the founder was doing, and he launches it's like a poor launch, an unsuccessful launch, and they equate that launch to the price of the Hex token by saying, look, the price of the token fell tremendously. And so it's just like, that's it. The community is wrecked. This is the sentiment of what these news outlets have been saying this week. Mind you, I've been paying close attention since really May 12th when the Pulse Chain launched. Since May 13th, the weekend after May 12th, leading up to now, the first week after it launched, it was crickets throughout the media outlets. Crickets. I'm talking about, whatever outlet you want to think of, Cointelegraph, Paprika, whatever. No one was talking about it then. My, I don't understand why the vitriol for Richard is so high. I don't understand it. Like, you know, people always bring up that he was sued for being a spammer, a spam king. Folks always pull that card out. And he's given reasons. He's given, his account had to go to court, pay a $500 fine. This was how many years ago, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What else? I mean, what else that's out in the forefront, not in the shadows and people giving, information in the background to one another, talking about this man and what he's done that's been quote unquote sketchy or nefarious or just real shifty, and this is why they can't stand it. Like, what more, what has he done? Put it out on the table, because just put it out on the table, because you have a segment of people in the world who are just simply looking for a way out. Black Levin, salute, brother. Hope you are doing excellent, man. Black Levin's in the building. My favorite contrarian, Black Levin. A natural contrarian, right? Word. Um, what has this man done that's been so bad to this point? Like, put it out on the, people are quick to make exposés about all kinds of stuff. What has he done so bad where the majority of crypto hates this man? What has Richard Hart done that was so freaking dastardly, wicked, right? To keep the work that's being done here, that's helped many people achieve some form of success. That varies in degrees. But what has he done so bad where the entire crypto space wants to just continuously step on him, gatekeep? I mean, for real, because I didn't believe in the beginning. Grounded in Hex. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm just speaking, from observation, right? Salute to you. Glad to see you, Grounded. What has this man done, folks? Because people need to know, like, how bad is it? How bad is it? I see all kinds of criticisms of how, people think this was a failed launch. Folks are saying Pulse Chain was a failed launch. You're wasting your time. Time is something we cannot buy. We cannot reclaim. It's used as a tool to measure events. We can't purchase time. And folks want to continuously waste time holding on to this deep-seated hatred for one individual. I mean, like, there's one thing to be brainwashed, right? It's one thing to be brainwashed and drinking the Kool-Aid and just being just some kind of brainless, mindless sheep. You're a member of the Borg. If the shout out to the people who used to watch Star Trek. Remember the Borg, okay? A collective of freaking entities or people, Borg, alien, that just thought in unison. One collective consciousness divided by a million different soldier aliens. That's not what you have here. That's not what we have here. You have people who are in this community who fucking think, who use their brain the best way that they can, who are trying to really find a way to improve their financial situation in life, have stumbled onto this community by a stroke of luck or whatever, however you came into the community, have seen that it's brought tremendous results to people. You want to experience that too, but the majority of the world cannot stand Richard Hart. For what? What the fuck has he done? Like, what has he done so bad? What has he done? Folks can be so, they can invade your privacy, go dox you to the deepest levels of doxing, pull up records and all kinds of stuff. What is it there? What are we doing? Is it you're gonna find laptops with inappropriate material? of wickedness, dealing with what we doing, you know? Because this the it's crazy, the concerted effort that I see, that I've seen within this industry to silence this man, right? YouTube shut him down how many fucking times? Coin market trash, just, whatever, listing him in for, you know, for years. Page three, and these weird tactics. Is the jealousy that raw, that visceral for people? Is it that thick? Is it that serious? I guess it's serious because there's so much money on the line. Motherfuckers would do anything for money. But please, like help me understand, yo. How many scams in 2022 alone have come and gone that rugged the people in such a fucking serious way where folks lost all of their life savings, anything related to whatever they kept, 401k, whatever relinquished, put it into BlockFi, put it into Celsius, put it into all these scams just in 1 year alone. All the scams, the billions of dollars that got rugged for the people that folks can't even recover from. But this guy is the villain. Richard is the villain. Still. And I I always go back and I think back in October, November of 2019. I didn't like Richard Hart, not for the reasons, for popular reasons. I just didn't like what he was doing. I didn't care for his presentation, right? He looked like a magician to me, like you trolling crypto. I didn't like the name of the crypto token. I didn't like the name of Hex. It's like you cursing the crypto space. I didn't like the colors of the fucking token, right? I felt like, yo, what, this is a joke. This is something. Look at the page, hex.com. You looking at it, I'm like, yo, this looks like what kind of sketched out? What is this? What is this? Bank CD and all this. Come on, son. After going through all the trash scams leading up to that point, you couldn't do a better UI? I've seen the smoothest types of UI from the best fucking crypto scammers in the industry, yo. And they came out with luxurious, like shit that has come and gone. Like, oh man, this is smooth. It's so sleek. You look at the Hex freaking UI, you're like, oh, come on, B, get out of here. Thinking he's trolling the crypto space. I'm like, yo, this guy, he can't be serious. What is he talking about? You know what hex means? It's not only short for hexagon. You know what hex means? Like, come on, man. It got different meanings, different connotations. That was my stance. That was my stance. I wasn't even interested in just even learning about his history, whatever, Bitcoin, whatever. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, nah, I don't like him. And I was out of sheer ignorance. It was one of the costliest, if not the costliest, mistake I made in crypto to date. Not only in crypto, but in my financial life. Point blank, period. Because I've been working since I was 12 years old, and I haven't amassed a fraction of what I could have if I really swallowed my ignorant pride and became receptive and learned about what this shit was and made it work for me and took a risk. Because I took a risk with a bunch of other shit that has come and gone. I lost more than I gained. And if it wasn't for one freaking contract, one contract community that I got into, I would have been batting zero for 1,000. Come to find out, come to find out, time goes by, hearing rumblings in the community, this and that, that and this. Yo, you know, the coin is going up. You heard about Hex? You heard about what's going on here? You heard about what's going on? And that's just from dealing with on the surface level, just holding the coin, not staking, nothing. Holding, still having the trader mentality. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm hearing things like, yo, in a week, the coin went up 4x. You know what that means in crypto? For a coin that I thought was a scam, for a coin that I thought was trash, I thought a 20% gain was a win, which it is. Because a 20% gain in a week's time in stocks, you're a fucking master. People are going to bow down to you. 20% in crypto is minuscule. Believe that. 4x. Thing went up 4x like it was nothing. Back in and this was when it was low, when everybody was just when the hate for the community was real. Real based on what? Then I had to open my eyes, yo. Like I had to like kind of say to myself, yo, stop, let me stop standing in my own way. Because what the fuck is this dude doing? All he's doing is streaming and talking to his people, talking to his audience. That's all he's doing. He's not working for anybody. And he's talking about crypto. He's talking about the industry, whether you like it or not. Whatever he's saying is making sense. Having constant debates, verbal jousting with all these so-called thought leaders from different blockchains and different whatever across crypto, and demolishing them, where you're just like, shit. Yo, I had this all. You gotta give it up. You gotta give credit to where it's due. You gotta give credit to where it's due. But people are so self-absorbed. They're unwilling to learn, unwilling to concede, unwilling to take the time to just say, you know what? I might have had this all wrong this whole time. This is what this guy who is claimed to be a spam king has been teaching in the crypto space. And I'm gonna allow a thing of being a spam king to overshadow all this truth he's been slinging through the crypto space for years for free. I'm looking at the damn ad. I'm like, there's no way you're gonna create a token that's gonna be 10,000x in 2.5 years. There's no way. Who's this guy? Guess what? Guess what? This shit happened in 20 months. You want to talk about lessons learned? It happened in 20 months just if you were just holding the fucking coin. Just holding. Some people don't have the strength. Some people don't have the interest in staking. Who cares? Like, it's like, we get it, longer pays better, bigger pays better. Yes, but not everyone is going to engage in longer pays better or bigger pays better with anything. That's their right. It's a free market, this and that. So if you were holding them things in your wallet, the value went up 10,000x in 623 fucking days, much less than the 2.5 years comparable to what Ethereum did. And this man is still villainized. And you know what gets on my nerves, because it's about the time that's going by, the time that is going by that we can't reclaim, that's being wasted. We're wasting so much time fighting. We're wasting so much time focusing on things that don't matter in the grand scheme of things, because there is no perfect situation out here. I've said this before and I'll continue to say it. There's no perfect system. Because if you believe that something is perfect, that would suggest that its origin, that it became it was extracted from a perfect origin. I don't know of any human being that's perfect out here. So table all that. Miss me with the foolishness. This is about finding a way to make money without harming a soul, to make money without having to depend on having to do some shit every day that you don't want to do and get an allowance for it. And finding the best thing that's out here to get you to point A to point B successfully. That's what it's about for me. And I know it's about for a lot of other people. People get lost though. They get lost in the sauce because they find they get lucky. They see their numbers go up, big numbers, they sell, they hold on to their position, right? And then they feel so empowered that they suffer from delusions of grandeur and start to talk to people as if they are experts now and can tell everybody what needs to get done and not get done, better than the founder himself. And I only talk about the founder because this is what he found. This is what his product has created. What one person outside of the creator of it, the universe of life, can really sway a market one way one or the other? What are you, fucking Moses? You're gonna hit the stick on the ground and part the ocean? No one has the power to do that shit, man. The entire market decides what's what. Who can accurately predict anything 100% of the time? You go with what where the probability has been the highest and the best. You hedge your bets that way. And so far, like what has anyone experienced in the last 3.5 years since Richard created what he's created that scammed them? Like what, everybody says that the majority of fucking crypto, these ignorant pieces of shit, these motherfuckers who think of nothing else but to create the seeds of dissension, confusion, to divide you, trick you out of your positions. All they do is talk, oh, he's a scammer, but cannot legitimately present any information within the last 3.5 years of where anybody has gotten scammed by him. They bring up shit about Panama. He's talked about it. What the fuck? What else? You know how many scammers have come and gone in this motherfucker? Nah, a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all don't know. You have no idea. I see it. I could tell. You have no idea. Because that level of vitriol that you have for him, it should be guns blazing every day towards a barrage of people who are continuously scamming and rugging people and folks of the past who have come and gone. It should be a series of witch hunt campaigns looking to cut off all kinds of heads of motherfuckers that hurt people on purpose, purposefully, that hide in the shadows. They hide in the shadows so well, they show you who they are. That's how well they hide in the shadows. They'll smile at you. They'll talk to you. You think everything that happens that's wicked in this space happens in the dark? No, it happens in your face. But you don't know. You don't know. You haven't been here long enough to see it. You haven't been here long enough to see it. When you speak truth, you don't have friends. You know? When you lend your power and your money, your time to friends, see how long, it's like this. You want to get rid of people in your life? Lend them some money, because you'll never get that shit back. You'll never get that shit back. Pull out the dossier. Pull it out. Like right now, it's just what it is. Pull out the files. You want, you know, it's just what it is. Just put it out there. Telegram groups are riddled with all kinds of information and styles of groups. People, scam hunters, exposing this, exposing that. They put your mugshot. You got all your information, all kinds of stuff. Do it for this man and get that shit out. Like, just put it out then. How bad he is. Put it out. Put it out. So then everybody will know. And then everybody can make the decision and move the fuck on. Because how is this, where's the growth? Where's the advancement? You can't enjoy, you know, this is not something that you can enjoy if you constantly are looking at things that happen in weird ways. A layer 1 was just launched. Basically, an exact copy of Ethereum was just launched. Ethereum, the first blockchain that introduced smart contracts to the world. How many other companies trying to suck Ethereum's dick? To date, they can't do what Ethereum's done. And now you have a blockchain that's supposed to be more superior than Ethereum, but it's kept in the shadows because the majority of the world doesn't fuck with Richard. Why you don't fuck with Richard? Because he had what? What? I don't get it. I didn't care for him in the beginning, but I understood my mistakes and my errors. And making money is making money. And sure, not all money is good money. But my goodness, for real, like what is this about, yo? Like, what is this about? I played with fucking BitConnect. People lost a lot in BitConnect to the point where there are folks who are no longer here anymore. And I'm not saying that because they just got off making videos. They are no longer on this earth anymore behind BitConnect. That's a fact. And all the trash that's come before that and up till now. So if it's all garbage, I'm trying to deal with the best of the worst situation. That's all I'm trying to do. Vitalik don't give a fuck. He got the bag. He's been paid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these developers don't give a shit. They make you think they do, but they don't. They got the bag. These founders, a lot of them, they're paid already. They're not incentivized to work for anybody. They're not incentivized. They're not going to sit on a stream for 8 hours at a time, 8 hours a clip. They're not going to go on Twitter. They're not going to engage in Telegram groups. They're not going to go to any kind of function or fucking meetup you try to create for your community to grow and to market to. They're not doing none of that. They're not doing none of that because they got paid already. Some money grab. How many layer ones to date? There are what, 25, 30,000 types of coins out here. How many layer ones to date are really mass producing anything, scaling, any type of real volume taking place? Look at the charts. Look at the charts. It's all there. Look at the charts. It's been years. Shit that came out in 2017 till now, layer ones till now. How many of them are really rocking and rolling? They're not. Look, it's all there. It's all captured on whatever blockchain. What are we talking about? ICOs that came and gone. Once you give them the millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, once you give them the hundreds and millions of dollars, they run. They're not incentivized to work. They got the bag. How would you feel if you got hundreds of millions of dollars just on an idea that you didn't even write on a piece of paper to even give a white paper to? Your presentation was just so crispy, so articulate, so well, so brilliant. You won the mind. You won the favor from the minds of so many. They just threw the money at you, and you ran. Many people have done that. Many. Some people believe that if folks dox themselves, that lends more trust. Are you kidding me? You know how many people dox themselves and they turned out to be pieces of shit, scammers? But y'all don't know. I'm not talking, yeah, folks don't know, and some know and are unwilling to accept. They let all this time go by. Time you can't reclaim. Time where you're living in an existence where you're supposed to interact with people because you're a natural human being. What are you exploring every day? What are you experiencing? How are you living life? You get caught and obsessed with these devices and this internet bullshit while you have loved ones who care about you, watching you wither away, watching you pay so much attention to this arbitrary shit in the ether, literally, that's not really reciprocating the information, the love, the nurture, the support, the respect that you need. Watching life pass you by. Been in this motherfucker 6 years. 6 years. And had to balance everything else because I incorporated crypto in my life. Had to balance everything else because crypto is something revolutionary. It's galvanizing everything financial and economic that's known to man. Point blank, period. Until something better comes out, this is going to be a part of my life. But it's not all of my life. I have a family, right? Have responsibilities. What? Paying attention to them has to suffer. I have to sacrifice paying attention to them by wondering why do motherfuckers, like I'm talking to you now, and I'm trying to really assess and really process why the entire cryptocurrency can't get this shit together. Or if they have, it's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing because y'all don't fuck with this dude. For whatever it's worth. You can't make everybody happy. I get it. Everybody's not gonna get along. That's why I don't believe in kumbaya. Because the world outside of crypto is not kumbaya. People have been fighting over bullshit, over fucking pussy and money and ego for centuries. That's not going to stop. Crypto's not making that stop. In fact, crypto's highlighting and making it worse. Wars have started over somebody smashing their wife. Wars have started from somebody feeling that they've been disrespected. You know, you find that in crypto too, because it's about money, 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 money. Make the worst out of people. People value money more than they value themselves. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Fake motherfuckers. And this is why I don't like, I never really cared for trying to like, click up or community is community, everything community. We need a community in order for these blockchains to thrive, yes. But ultimately, you as a person have to make the decision that's right for you as an individual. Period. Period. The fucking market decides. Doesn't care what I'm talking about. Doesn't care what anyone talks about. You know how many people are going to come long after us? They're going to, long after us. It's just what it's going to be. New evolution is a thing. Things, right? Advance, right? It's about time, respecting it, because this is what we can't control. We can't reclaim. And we're a part of it. We exist in it. We're part of a continuum of growth, of advancement, things of that nature. And fucking like holding on like a ball and chain to bullshit holds us back. How do we grow? If we holding on to, oh, this guy's a scammer. Man, I used to fight with so many motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about physical fight. I don't have time for that shit. No, that's ignorant, dumb shit. I'm talking about, going at scamming promoters, trash, just shilling trash to the people. And folks, and I'm looking at these promoters. I'm like, y'all can't be serious. You think that everybody's stupid? Wasting everybody's time? Jumping from one project to the next project to the next project to the next project, and it's I like this crypto YouTuber, I like that crypto YouTuber. Meanwhile, they keep peeing on your heads, literally pissing on your heads, dumping on y'all, lying to you to your face to this day, and then. But, folks continue. People rather be lied to than to be told the truth. It's weird. It's weird. What perfect situation could you identify in anything? Bitcoin came out. Folks are like, oh, this is the hardest, most sound money and this and that. To date, look at the problems Bitcoin has had. What the fucking fiat dollar, which is what the world reserve currency, whatever. Look at the problems this shit had. Gold, motherfuckers. Oh, gold. You scared? It's about to be World War III. The world is crumbling. This and that. Oh, go to gold. Look at what problems gold has. Identify the good, the pros and cons in everything, and respect the pros and cons in everything, because there's no perfect fucking situation, right? You find it here too. I think the launch was overall successful. It could have been worse. Yes, there are things that I'm not crazy about. Absolutely. But I'm glad it's fucking here. Post-chain and post-sex, I'm glad them shits are here. A lot of things could have been done different. And all this criticism, folks could criticize and say a lot of things. If you could do something better, then fucking do it. Do it. Show the world. Help people understand what could have been improved upon versus what. People have all this to talk about. All this stuff to talk about. They're not going to be there for you when you need help. Folks are going to convince you, oh, you know, and then there's this gay ass debate, fuck shit that y'all get stuck on, like like, yo, it's amazing to me, like amazing. I don't even understand it. You buy Coca-Cola, how many stores? How many stores can you find your favorite soft drink? The same soft drink, different stores. Oh, because this one store is not popular, the community doesn't buy it. Does it mean that the soft drink is not the same soft fucking drink? People are steering you, you know, like driving steering wheel, steering you in a certain direction. You don't think that's for a reason? We all get steered in different directions and doing different certain things, but certain things like with this thing is a wash for me, man. Doesn't care. Nobody cares about opinions. Nobody cares. The market will decide. The market will decide what happens and what doesn't happen, and then how you feel. Folks are beating their chest, their fucking bird chest, beating it. I'm right. I'm right. It's me. No, I know. You know shit. You know nothing. Watch the person in life, not just in crypto. Pay attention to the people who constantly talk about how accurate and right they are and how much they know. Pay attention to individuals like that, because you'll soon learn. You'll soon learn. Eventually, something will occur that's going to help you understand that they know absolutely nothing. Nothing. It amazes me how people who got rich in crypto. You're utilizing the same crypto that they got rich off of. They got rich in it. Something happens where now the same crypto that you use, you could find in a different store. And then they tell you, oh, by the way, don't adopt that product no more. Not over there. Not that store. Go over here. They're already rich. Are you? No. They're already rich. You locked up your product in a certain store. You've been locking it up. You've been doing all this time. Same brand, same everything, same product. But now they're telling you, oh, no, don't go to that store anymore. Go to this store. That store is dead. The fuck that mean? All this work you've been doing up to 3.5 years, what does that mean? How does that even look? How does that even make sense? If the product is dead in one place, it's dead everywhere. Because it's the same product. Oh no, because you got a new store, new options, and wide variety. You got all kinds of stuff going on. It's more, appealing and in different way because it's cheaper, whatever, and blah blah blah. And more people could go to the stores, more attraction, it's more colorful, it's new, and all that. It's the same fucking product. The market will decide. I said that in my thing last week. All of a sudden, someone reissued a retweet that Richard Hart talked about, and it's, oh, you see, yeah, folks don't even use their brain, man. Where y'all come from, man? Like, for real, where do you motherfuckers, who raised y'all motherfuckers, y'all? Who raised y'all? This is embarrassing. Like, I'm looking at y'all like shaking my head like, yo, nah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, what's going to happen is, like, for me, I'm just going to play, I'm just going to do what I do and be low key because y'all are super embarrassing. Super, super embarrassing. These so-called OGs, embarrassing, yo. They're an embarrassment to what's really going on here. You want new people are witnessing the bullshit that y'all doing. And you call that being cool? You call that being, you know what, noble, righteous, or whatever in your fucking conceited brain? No, because I'm going hard like this because people are asking me questions. Folks are asking, I know how to handle it. Been in this for 6 years. I know how to handle it. But folks who coming in, they don't know. They don't know what cycles are. They don't know. They don't know the levels within these bull markets and bear markets. They don't know. They're watching folks argue about bullshit. That's how it goes to show, like, yo, how much, yo, if this is what is taking up so much of your time, life must be very sweet for you. You don't work, right? You're well off. You're doing whatever you're doing, and you got so much time and energy to expend debating on a bullshit ass topic that nobody has the answer for. Nobody has a correct answer. In your head, you might feel that you do, but how many people did you make rich, motherfucker? You know, nobody has the answer. Nobody could tell. Tired of this, yo. Like that, and it's like, yo, what? That's as far. That's the stressful part of your day. That means your life is great. If all you can do, the highest level of stress that you have is debating on some bullshit, that means you're doing well. That means you're not wondering how you're going to pay a bill today because you caked up. You're not struggling thinking about how you're going to eat. You're not trying to deal with problems and crises and issues living real life. So that shit must be sweet for you. If you could expend and waste all this time doing that, debating on the internet with people who who don't care. Folks don't care. Folks don't care. In the grand scheme, people really don't care. And you got folks who are so naive. They're so naive. They're so naive. They're so green, so vulnerable, I should say. So vulnerable, they'll go to the internet to ask for help. And when I say ask for help, because they're so confused, paying attention to all the drama, they'll mess around and click the wrong button, get involved with a Telegram group, and then be messaged by some nefarious, bad actor, and wonder why at the end of that interaction they lose everything. Got rugged, got scammed. Easy, just like that. And what does that do? Create a bad experience where it turns people off and they never want to deal with cryptocurrency again. It's happened. It's happening. And will continue to happen. After a point, it is going to get, I'm telling y'all, like, if you don't exercise your common sense, I don't give a fuck how many PhDs you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how many, I don't care if you dropped out of first grade. If you don't exercise your common sense, you're going to be wrecked. Because this shit is basic too, yo. A lot of this is just basic. Because people make it complicated because they want to trick you out of, to relinquish something that you have that they don't want you to have. Sometimes it gets to a point where people talk shit to convince you to lose your shit because they don't want you to have it. That's why, honestly, Everyone is not going to make it because everyone is not making it now in life, in the real world. Everyone is not going to make it. Shit's been what? This is June 2nd. June 2nd. You talk about 3 weeks. Is this 3 weeks? It's only been 3 weeks? Three weeks? Wow. For all the drama, all the energy that's just been malaligned and misplaced, left and right, all this shit. After 3.5 years of buildup to this point, and look what you see unraveling in front of you. Look what you see unraveling in front of you. You want to talk about strong community? Where? What strong community? Where? People don't want to understand liquidity, like the pools. They don't want to understand T-shares. They don't want to understand anything investing. They don't want to understand basic things. I'm not saying T-shares are basic, but certain things where you just are well equipped and knowledgeable, right? To make the best decisions that are good for you. Folks don't want to understand these things. They listen to rhetoric. They listen to me. Just talk. They listen to folks just talk. Don't do that. You can't do that and think that you're going to win. I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is not giving advice for you to copy what I'm doing, though. Right? I'm not doing that. I'm just talking. But y'all listen to some of these people talk that are not founders. They're not creators. They're not helping you innovate. They're not helping you become well. They're not helping you improve your life. You're listening to them telling you how to make decisions with your own money. Does that make sense? And if you do that, then whatever happens, happens. You asked for it, It's like, sorry to say, you deserved it. Losing time that you can't get back on dumps like yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. You see who's who. This is the time when you got to understand. You have to learn to distinguish between the truth from imposter. People speak with forked tongues in this motherfucker. They'll tell you one thing while they mean something else. They'll tell you one thing and they'll do something else. And it's just revealing itself left and right. Sorry, it's sad to say, because there's so much on the line. There's so much money on the line. There's so much, just awaiting us right here. There's just so much. So the worst is going to come out of people. That shouldn't be a surprise. They can't get to you physically, so they're going to get to you mentally. They can't get to you physically, so they're going to get to you psychologically, emotionally. And once they have your mind, they got everything. You're allowing these folks to control you that way. I don't give a fuck if Richard Hart has a mental problem, but he's even said it. If he has a mental problem, he's going to allow his mental problem to get everybody rich. Bless his heart. Like, who talks like that, son? Like, who speaks like that in this crypto space, yo? Fuck it. Who speaks like that? People don't care. This shit is corrupt. Understand that. It's riddled with corruption. It's not absent or void of wickedness. Well, this is money. You're not gonna find, oh yeah, noble, peace, loving, everything great, and all this. Come on, son. Come on, son. I don't hear a lot of talk about this magical place that y'all always talk about. This Hexaco situation. That's just arbitrary. That's a mental thing. I don't hear y'all talking about this no more. I don't hear about that a lot anymore. No, I don't. Why? I stopped hearing that for like, the better part of six to almost a year. This summer will be a year. I don't hear that talk. I didn't subscribe to it anyway because I'm real. I'm not. Listen, man. I'm here for my family and my community. That's what I'm here for. Tapping in. I'm into the legacy because I need fucking money to live and survive. I'm not here to buy into some whatever y'all conjuring up in your heads. Because look how shit unravels when we finally get the fucking blockchain and DEX launch and it's division left and right. You're not serious. You're not serious about nothing except yourselves, which is okay. Just admit it. Be real with it. Just say you here for you. Motherfuckers acting like, oh, they here for everybody else and oh, we gonna make it. That's bullshit. Be real. A lot of people don't know what that's about and are afraid to. Afraid to be real. I don't give a shit if you think I'm hiding behind an avatar and all that either, because that don't mean shit to me either. I've been streaming for 7 years. I got videos with my face plastered all over this one. I don't care about none of that shit. Don't mean shit to me, man. Grown ass man. Provide and protect and love my loved ones. That's what I do. A lot of y'all don't even understand what that is. You don't know what it is to be responsible, to meet your obligations, to honor your commitments through blood, sweat, and tears. You don't know what that is. A lot of y'all don't know what that is. Have to put yourself second and make sure everybody's needs are met first. Do you really know what that is? You have to walk and live in pains in your body. Sacrifice your health for the well-being of others, that who you love. Do you know what that is? A lot of y'all don't know what that is. You're cut different. You embrace other dumb shit. You don't know what that is. You don't know what being in situations where you really putting your life on the line every fucking day. A lot of y'all don't know what that is. You don't. Because it's evident. And you're talking about trying to earn all this money, millions and millions. You don't even know. I mean, really. The shit's right there in your wallet. Just time has to reflect it. It's already in your wallet. You just don't believe it because it was already in you. Better yet, you're already rich, but you don't want to even believe that. That's why I'm blessed either way. Stay blessed. I'm blessed either way. Either way. However this all moves, I've been blessed before I got into crypto, during crypto and after crypto. I'm blessed either way. A lot of y'all don't even understand that. It's already, the value starts with you. It starts with you. Your life represents what you think, what you feel, what you believe, what you know. Your life right now is a representation. Everything around you is a representation of what you believe about yourself. If you believe you're a piece of shit, you're going to live in shit, squalor. Your life will be indicative of that, whether you want to believe it or not. You're going to see nothing but misery, hardship, everything to remind you of shit. You believe that you're upstanding, that you believe in working hard to get yours and deserving the greater things in life. Guess what? Your life will mirror that. And this crypto thing is supposed to be the most volatile asset, highest appreciating asset known to man, where you don't have to work 40 fucking years for a $300,000 IRA, 401k. You don't have to work 50 years for a $500,000 pension. You could get that shit in crypto in no fucking time, a fraction of a time. What, 5 years max? Even shorter? Shorter? And you're not gonna respect that? You're not gonna respect that? You don't deserve anything that good that's supposed to come your way. You don't know what it is to live hard. You don't know what it is. Everybody got a fucking story too. Everyone has a story. I don't have to tell you mine. Everyone has a story. But if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, shout out to you, right? If you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, your reality is not my reality. My life, not yours. Shout out to Chaz Palminteri, A Bronx Tale. My life, not yours. Chaz Palminteri from A Bronx Tale. Shout out to him. We're not cut from the same cloth. And what's worse, and when you have people who come from the bottom, like many of us are, still at the bottom, who come from the bottom, got lucky, got the bag. They got the bag. And all of a sudden, they're different now. They're telling you what you should do with your life. They didn't help you get a bag, though. And they come from meager beginnings, poverty, misery, hardship, drugs, crime, broken homes, dysfunctional families. Come from nothing, come from dust, come from being beat, come from being abused in every shape, form, or fashion. All of a sudden, in their life, they received an abundance, and they don't know who you are anymore. Oh, got you. Not only do they not care about who you are anymore, they're going to tell you what to do. Oh, got you. Okay. Think that makes sense? This is fucking cryptocurrency. This is life, though. This is life. Crypto's not that different. You're dealing with human beings who are emotional, who make crazy, rash decisions instead of being calculated, instead of being balanced. I don't give a fuck if you want to make money every day. You're not hurting anybody. Make your money every day, but be real. You know, be real. Not everyone's plan is gonna fit everyone. Not one formula is gonna fit my plan is not gonna work for everybody. Your plan is not gonna work for me and everybody else. Who cares? That's what it is. But people are so immature, so childish, so selfish. But it's a free market. You're gonna find all that. Wicked too, evil. Motherfuckers smiling at you. They're smiling at your demise. They're not smiling because they like you. They're smiling because they're going to wait to snake you consistently if you're not careful. But y'all don't know about that, yo. Y'all have no fucking clue. A lot of y'all never been to like I'm not even going to go there. I have no clue. Not clue. This shit ain't pretty. It's not sweet. It's not easy. It's still lawless. It's still wild, wild west. Regardless of whatever regulations you think people are trying to clamp down on, it's still lawless, wild, wild west. Folks are going to do whatever they want to you. If you're not careful, you're going to allow them to walk all over you. We have chains that came out and people and the industry can't even give it proper respect. Why? Because it takes away from them. 2 Chainz, not 2 Chainz. Pulse Chain came out, Pulse Dex came out, and the people can't even give it proper. It's just recognition. It's all about, no, look at how this scammer came out with this chain and Hex is 95% down. Poor launch, poor everything bad. They don't want you. They don't want the community to succeed for a reason. It's done by design. You think shit just be happening just because sometimes? No. When you've been through some hard shit and you watching things go on and you have some kind of intelligence, you know how to make things work and how to manipulate the feelings and the minds of others. Make you wonder, oh, what's going on? Oh, this and that, that and this, that and this, and get affected. And before you know it, you get caught up in a web and you find out, oh man, I'm stuck. I can't do nothing. Why? Because you allowed somebody to take your mind away from you. Something so precious as your brain. You have your mind, you lose your mind, you lose everything. You let somebody get into your head. Before you know it, they're controlling you like a puppet master. Always have your sensibilities. I don't give a fuck who they are. Have people trick you out of your own bag and opportunities. Nah, like people, it's not cool. And then some folks, they giving up. Folks have given up in this community. Have given up. Some people have given up because it's too much. Not everyone has the same threshold. Not everyone can bear the same weight equally. That's just the truth. It's just the truth. Shout out to the viewers, man. Alan, Morehex, Godfather J6, Crypto Gains Club. Shout out to y'all. Can't miss Pulse Chain. It's a fact, man. Crypto Bigfoot. Meta Money. Sonny, what's good? I mean, you know how it is, man. Hex Edits 369. Soul Hex in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Doc Level 100. Yeah, I mean, you're right as far as getting worked up, but I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna do. Keep it real simple. Eliminate the distractions. That's all I can do. Eliminate and reduce the distractions because that's not going to disappear. I just when I've seen my fair share of bullshit happen in cryptocurrency. To where it's not cool to lose something that you work so hard for. Losing your monies, losing so much, and you got to look at people in the face who care about you, who depend on you, right? And you got to hold that down for them. You know, like certain things I've learned in my short time on this earth. You can't tell everybody everything that's going on all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be responsible as a man. Some people, they talk like they're not men, they're just males. I don't care. you know some men don't know how to be men, especially dealing with money. And I hear so many people in this space talk as if they just have the clue, they have the sauce, they got They're just well equipped. They have what it takes. No, they don't. No, they don't. I've seen it from both sides of the spectrum, from the street and from professional settings and everything. I've seen it and everything in between. I've seen it like, yeah, people, you have to know, you have to learn to field, sift through the trash, sift through it, and dismiss the drama, dismiss the distractions. It's just what I see when Coin Bureau, I think, and these crypto news media, they're not, fair with their so-called crypto journalism. Just be fair. I'm not asking to what I'm saying, polish knobs. I'm not asking to perform oral on the community. I'm saying be fair. But y'all hating because you see people making money. And during a bear market, bull market is gonna be outrageous. I'm telling y'all right now. Those of you who don't know, yo, get ready, man. When the bull market comes, get ready. You think this is something? Man, it's gonna be it's something else. When that bull market is here, you gonna mess around and think that this thing is gonna be like that forever, and it won't. At the moment where you start hearing folks in the street talking to you about crypto, that's when you know it's gonna reach the top, and you need to make a decision right away because something's gonna happen. It's not gonna last long, but when it's here, you could throw anything at the wall, and make money. Anything, anything. You know, it's upsetting because things change, and that's one thing. I have to take heed for this myself because a lot of this is just relative to me. If I want to see change, I got to become it. You know, if I want to see change, I have to become the change because you can't force anybody to do anything. And I can't help but be me. Ernie Savage in the building, Alan Fizame, Crypto Bigfoot Sonny, Doc Lover, Pulse Former, Nico, all of y'all. Appreciate y'all. I can't really read the comments right now. Sorry. Exactly. Like, it's the actors. Coin Critic, what's up? Salute, Coin Critic. Exactly. There's so many bad actors. There's so many bad actors. And shout out to you, Sonny, because, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Before I got into Hex, I was dealing with the Hourglass contracts, and the main successful one was Sonny's contract. Shout out to you for that. That was I would say, the best experience I had. Not the best, the first great experience I was having in crypto. Right? Part of it. That was part of it. That was part of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to you, Sonny, for your contributions in the space. You know, my interests just have changed. It's not to anything regarding you. It's just the Hourglass thing didn't fit my paradigm and my needs anymore. My outlook changed. But you good money in that sense as far as this it worked. It definitely works, but the market decides, right? We still have to deal with the market deciding, and that's something we have to respect. Al Merlos in the building. Salute. The market decides, folks. So while the market is deciding, we riding. We doing what we have to do. Ride the current. Don't go against the current. And you got a lot of people who go against the current, and it just, yo, that should be bothering me sometimes. But I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If you think this guy is a scam, I'm not saying you to anybody in specific. If you think anybody's a scammer and it's to that epic magnitude, yo, reveal it so that we can move on. Like, just reveal it, put it out there. And if not, move. Let's just keep doing what we gotta do, because there's gonna be many people behind us that are gonna just attach themselves to something great and create it, and we want to be right there when it happens too. I want to be right there. I want to attach myself to success, not misery and stress, to success. It doesn't feel good to worry. It doesn't feel good to be in pain. It doesn't feel good to have to be depressed and deal with all kinds of issues. That doesn't feel good. We have to work through those things to overcome, to stand on the other side of that fence, because it's going through those pains that forge us to become, to build character, to build strength, to become strong-willed, fortified. And that's what this is all about. Well, I like to call bullshit when I see it. I just like to do that. You know what I'm saying? I like to call bullshit when I see it. Give me a second, folks. Yep. So got these people creating laws to clamp down on our earnings. You know, IRS to go snoop in our banks. The tax man wants to snoop in our banks, our bank accounts. When I say our banks, our bank accounts, to find out in secret, to find out what's going on and what we do with what we do. Come on, man. We got bigger fish to fry, bigger things to do, much more important things to focus on than to just continuously just, and that goes with me too. That goes for me too. I have to follow what I'm talking about, which I try to do all the time. Just listen to what I say. Listen to what I'm saying. Take heed and take and move from there, Because I feel right now is a very vulnerable, precious time. Now, for people in the community, this time right now is so precious, and a lot of people just don't know. They don't understand it. They don't see it. I don't care about a non-sacrifice or scooping up pulse chain at a fraction of what I cost, of what I sacrifice, or for Pulse X. It's a free market. Things are gonna be what they're gonna be. Who cares? But it's just now, when folks, a year from now, 2 years from now, when you look back now, you're gonna see, oh man, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and whatever perspective, however you want to see that. That's how it's gonna feel. That's how it's gonna be for people. I'm telling you. In the bear market in 2018, 19, 20, the end of 20, we saw things going through all kinds of, worldly pandemics and lockdowns and all kinds of craziness from 2020, 21, and 22, right? All that. And you're looking at these numbers of coins that cost a fraction of a fraction. And when the bull market came at the top of 2021, that bull market was raging. Folks were like, oh man, I wish I would have bought such and such at a fraction of a cost back in 2020 or back in 2019 when things were so cheap, when Bitcoin hit $3,100 at the bottom of 2019, at the end of 2019. I wish I would have scooped that up, and all these other altcoins and all this and that, because everything shot through the roof at the top of 2021 and towards the end of 2021. Bull market, baby. That's what happens. That's what happens in the bull market. And what do you think is going to happen now? Then we back to the bear. Everything low. Folks are upset, anxious, worried, angry, frustrated, looking for all kinds of ways to ridicule each other and play mental games with one another. You're gonna see these numbers. They are what they are. Oh no, everybody's wrecked. Then when the bull market comes, you're gonna wish you spent buying coins that you like at a fraction at a fire sale. It's about perspective. I don't know, folks. Good people, it's coming to a close. I gotta end this, but I appreciate all y'all. You know, going through a weird time, interesting times, very interesting. But we gotta seize the moment and respect it, because this is time we can't get back. Time is unfolding. What position we gonna play? Right? In any case, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Take care.